All right, I'll start with the kind of a long quote, and hope you can all read it. Enjoyment is the key. If painting flowers or painting watercolor seem difficult, you should stop and think of painters you admire. Look at Homer, Wyeth, Sargent, or Hopper, and you'll be surprised. They found watercolor difficult too. They made mistakes, they scrubbed, they scraped, and they used opaque white.
Oh, good.
It's frustrating, but a great deal of fun. So that's our mantra for flower painting. It can involve a lot of redrawing, blotting, scrubbing, whatever. And I've done this value sketch, which you saw in the video over the weekend. And I'm reserving the right to maybe not have the background quite as dark as this. I was really copying the photograph, which is fine at one level. But on the other hand, there are things in a photograph maybe you don't really want. And as an artist, we can make those changes. So I've got, here we go. And and I often talk about starting from light to dark, which might mean I put a tone on the table and all that kind of stuff. And I think I just want to
What do you think?
I just want to go right to the colors. So my idea is the colors and the flowers are the highlight. So I'm going to just throw color in there. If I throw a pink or a peach or a yellow, I'm probably going to go back and put dark sections, the shadow parts of it later. But I want to put the basic colors in, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the background. And that's dangerous because you should have things figured out before you start. I think I'm not going to have this as dark as the photograph for sure. Okay. So I don't. If you know me, so what colors am I going to? I'm going to do the cosmos, the peach. Well, we'll just. Okay. I'm going to take the rose, permanent rose, and I'm really going to keep it kind of light. And I'm letting the brush make the shape of the petals. Like I'm not outlining the petals. I'm just, the thickness of the brush will be responsible for making those petals. Boom, boom, boom. So this way we keep it moving, we keep it fun. You don't fuss. I can go all over the place, but at the edges, you want to keep the shape of the flower. The middle, it doesn't much matter what the heck happens.
What'd you say in the middle?
In the middle, I don't care what's going on in there.
Because you can
We'll
alter that later.
We'll be dropping in.
You
Yep.
can reshape.
And what's down here? This is some of the purple.
Oh, that's so big.
I'm going to leave that like that.
Straight rose.
Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of cerulean, and I'm going to drop it in a few. Oops! Come on, let's get a little more. If I'm going to put it in, I got to make sure you can see it. I'm putting cerulean in a few areas that I think are slightly darker. What am I doing down there? Oh, I don't even know. Okay. So that's just, you can see that there's some darks. And while it's wet, I'm just putting in this little bits of cerulean.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not too much. So I'm beginning to define the flower with a few darks. You got that?
Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
Now what am I going to do next? I love the peachy color. So I'm going to take the Windsor yellow, mix it with the, what's that?
Rose.
Permanent rose. Thank you. Come on, let's get this going here. And here's that nice peachy color. I'm going to throw this baby up here.
Oh, nice.
I think I want it lighter than that. Well, I don't know. Then later I'll end up darkening it up. Oh, well. So again, splish splash, taking a bath. Here we go. And this flower, I hope my hand is not. I'm going to go around that stem of the. What are those?
Gumfrina.
Gumfrina.
I knew that.
I didn't know that.
One is, Strawberry Fields is the top one, the other ones are just white.
Okay. Good, I'm gonna keep that very spiky look. I think there's another pinky one somewhere in here.
There's peach all over the place.
There's peach in there too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. A Windsor yellow and permanent rose gives me this peachy color. Good question. I'm sorry if I didn't say so. No, that's all right. That's all right. This is, it's a class. I like the give and take. And if you're asking, there's probably two other people who are thinking the same thing. So don't be shy about the question. Okay.
Oh, he must have gone
I'm
to
just
college.
dropping in these colors. Okay. Okay.
That's taught.
He's so bad.
So I have a question about the background, and I'm probably jumping ahead.
Yep, that's all right.
How are you gonna paint the background and not muddle it with?
Very carefully.
Good question.
Stay tuned.
Yes, it's more like stay tuned is right. I'll be careful.
Because like a sky picture, in this painting, you could have done the background first, correct?
I
Before you
could've.
started.
Yep, but
Getting
I
ready
really
to
wasn't
flower.
just. So now I'm letting a few places the color, the two things are blend like and the flowers got to dominate. I probably should have drawn them even bigger. That one,
Look how big
that
that
one,
is.
I know.
that one, because you want.
Any bigger, it'd be a billboard.
All right. Now what do I do? Wait. This is we got some pinks up here. Got that one in there. I got this peachy. I got some more peach. Again, just I'm going over that stem. I didn't mean to, but we'll figure that out.
Make it darker.
Okay, that's
That's gonna be
the wine. That's one of these peaches color. And then there's another wine one over here, so I'm gonna leave that. Okay, I'm gonna save those really dark reds for a little bit later. Let's get that purple in. Like I said, we're just gonna put a little bit of flower color everywhere. The purple. Okay, since permanent rose has been sort of a theme here, instead of grabbing a alizarin or something, I'm gonna use the permanent rose with cerulean, and I look at it and I go, that's too. Is that right?
Yeah, that's good.
Is that right?
That's not
I
wine.
don't know.
No, this is that the purple
Oh, okay.
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
looks
that-
better.
that-
Okay, yeah,
that-
I call it magenta
Yeah, that color is challenging.
Yeah.
on the bottom
Oh,
flower. The
right.
bottom flower.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, no, you're on.
Okay, good.
And besides, it's your painting, you don't
Right.
care.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it whatever color.
Right.
Dahlias do come in 8 million different
Oh,
colors.
yeah. Dahlias are, jeez. That's, I've kind of been thinking dahlias are the way to go in my garden. 'Cause- except you gotta remember to dig them up.
Yeah,
That's
we have two friends that
Unfortunately,
are
we live in an
dahlia
area,
nuts.
in certain places you can leave them in the ground, but not here.
One of our friends
Right.
has
Every-
700.
Every year when I try to winter them over,
Because of the cold?
sometimes they winter over and
You have to
sometimes
dig
they
it
don't.
up
Mostly,
because
yeah.
of the cold?
Let me do the yellow and then I'll stop and let you guys paint.
They
I'm
have
gonna
to-
grab the
So
yellow,
in the south,
Windsor
down
yellow,
there-
Amos. Windsor yellow and New Gamboge, and I'm not really sure which is gonna look good, so I put it on there.
You say too dark.
Okay, let's go a little bit more with the
Lighter yellow.
Windsor yellow
The
up
the two.
here. Look at that, see that?
Oh, yeah.
But then
Underneath.
as it goes away from the doorway, this area is a little bit darker.
I just don't know how to make that look like a mom.
Oh, is that like that there? Okay.
Oh, there's a mum, yeah. And I'm gonna take a little bit, raw sienna, yeah. And right at the end of these things, I'm gonna make a little bit of, no, I don't wanna get too detailed there. And I'll take a little bit of,
Yeah, and about that background.
a little bit, drop of red right in the middle. That was a little bit of alizarin and I'm gonna take a little bit of the
Little bit of
cerulean, a little bit of blue, a little bit of yellow, and I'm gonna just put the That didn't come up very green, did it? I'm just doing the little bit of green at the bottom of these. What are these things called?
Gumfrida.
Gumfrida.
Word of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
There's not a lot of green in this. Well,
No,
when we get
there
down
isn't.
here.
Down there, yeah.
But
So we'll be like special with it.
there we go. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Just what it is you're throwing color on and let and if some of the colors run into each other, so be it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's fun. I mean, we're just dropping color into color and water. Oh, listen to that sigh.
You said New Gamboge or Raw Sienna or both?
I ended up using both because I couldn't make up my mind. Try to use as big a brush as possible for as long as possible. We can get into the edges of the petals and the dark outlines of some of the petals later with a smaller brush, but you're just doing big, fluffy blobs of color.
Hmm?
You did that one pink that was more of a peach.
Like where you're holding the brush so loose.
Oh, thank you.
Where,
Yeah, that's what you showed me from the get-go, a long time ago. I forget when. Feels like ages ago.
Yeah, you're gonna use your red, yellows, and blues all in the first pass, you know?
Mm.
Would you say the first flower in the front, the magenta color I said. What was that?
Yeah, I use cerulean blue
Blue.
and rose,
A blue.
permanent rose.
Oh, to make it kind of a purpley color, yeah. Okay.
He was using cerulean.
And you could probably get by with alizarin and ultramarine, because it's also a nice form.
Yeah, and phthalo blue.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, got some of that over here. You hear a pin drop in here.
Yeah, I know. So I was thinking of dropping a wrench.
My father-in-law used to do that during horror movies. My mother-in-law would freak out.
On the sound stages, they used to go, if they drop something, they go, gravity check! Is gravity working? Yes, it's working!
Oh goodness. Okay, so now I gotta do some of this.
Ned, how did you make the peach again?
I used Windsor yellow or aureolin and permanent rose. What's that name of that bulb sheet flower again?
Gum, G-O-M-P, Gumfrey.
Maybe you'd like to write it down in large letters.
Wow.
Oh, you went over one of those Grumbackers or whatever those things are called.
Gomfrinas.
Gumfrinas. The first one with the peach.
Yeah, one of them is kind of pinky. So
Oh, it's pink. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
the other ones are white. I've left those for now. All right, I'm getting ready to start in on a couple of the darker flowers. And I'm just wiping out some of that dark. I want to keep the top of this. What is the yellow flower called? It's a
You said it was a mum. Or it looks like a zinnia.
zinnia.
A zinnia.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Okay, it's not a zinnia. What is it?
No, it's a zinnia.
No.
It's a zinnia or a mum?
Marigold. Marigold.
I think it's a zinnia.
I think.
It's some kind of button carnation.
Button carnation. Okay, I'll go along. I'm wiping out. I want to get the top of this a little bit lighter because I think I went too dark. So I'm just using my brush to wipe out some of that. All right. Okay, now we are ready for the wine colored, the darker flowers. Okay, before I get into that, I see a dark red, or I mean a strong red flower. So I'm going to take my Windsor red. Woo! A little bit of touch of alizarin to it. And this is the one in the upper left corner underneath that pink flower. I'll put it over here. And this is another dahlia, so it's got the pointy. Wow, this goes right up into that peachy color, which is fine. It's great. Finish that off. I'm going to bring this red all the way around. Yep. Right up to that yellow flower. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Really go with the strong red there. Boy, oh boy. All right, there. Now let's get that wine flower in there. Let's see. Alizarin and Windsor. And I'm going to try some ultramarine. What do you think, Emily? You think the ultramarine will do it? Okay, let's just see how it looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Again, I'm overlapping. I'm going over that peachy color. Emil. Part of it is that I start listening to you and then I forget what I'm doing.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
We're being rude.
You have to control those boys.
Yeah, I'm using alizarin crimson and ultramarine blue. I got a touch of the red in there too. Windsor red. This is dark. So, I do want to. Go right up against that purple. Right down into that purple. Ooh, this is outlining these other dahlias. On this side is the positive shape of the plant or the flower. And on this side, it's the negative. It's going into what is going on down here. Shoot.
Some bright color.
Keep that going. All right, so there's another one in, wait a minute, that's that one. And there's another one up here. More color.
Windsor and ultramarine.
Yeah.
And
Or like Windsor and phthalo.
Boom, boom, boom. Again, painting
That's for the
into
Hawaiians.
the other flower, into the peachy one, creating those spiky shapes on the peach flower, but keeping the ragged petal look of the red wine colored flower. So you're painting one in positive and one in negative. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does.
Okay, so there's the peach one. And then I want to get this a little bit different. There's that. And there's one more wine flower that's way over here. Let's get some more blue, alizarin, red, and just going back into this. And this is the red I just finished. It's probably dry now, which I hope. Oh, now watch, here's a little trick here. As I go up to the yellow, I'm going to make a raggedy edged, what did we say this was?
Zinnia.
Zinnia, no,
Yeah, I would go with you.
marigold.
Just looked it up, it's a palm.
It's a palm. Oh,
No, that's not.
Okay.
That's a zinnia.
okay, good. All right. So I'm making the edge of this yellow flower ragged, because it is, by using the red on this wine colored dahlia. So this is creating a texture. Now I'm pulling this wine color down. Ugh, now I wish I had more of it. It's like a fountain pen that ran out, you know. Come on, let's get some more red in there. Okay, you know, I think you can figure this out. And this is overlapping, at least in my drawing, it's overlapping the table by a little bit. And I don't want to have, I have to go all the way down into here. There we go. I do want to have those nice pointy blade-like shapes at the end of those petals. Okay, there's a good dark wine color.
No moaning allowed.
So Judy's doing an extreme close-up.
Yeah, Judy's doing some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Very, she's original. She's bad.
Aren't we all
Don't let that
fab?
go to your head.
Aren't we all fab?
Yes, we are,
In our own way, in our own way.
because we're here.
That's right.
Exactly.
Okay, so I just did the red flower, and then the red dahlia on the left, and then 3 of the wine colored dahlias. With a pretty dark color, I still reserve the right to put in a few more darks into those when they dry to create some petal shapes. But not right now, they're just big, you know, dark blobs. But they do define the flowers around them. Yeah.
So we're kind of ready to move along.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think so.
You're blushing when you know the flower.
Yeah, no, that's, I don't know how to get rid of that.
Just, just, no.
No?
Use a brush.
Yeah.
Use just one of your stiffer brushes.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of rub it and blot it, and it'll be fine.
Water on it,
A little bit of water in it. Yep. All right, I'm going to start in again. Now I'm going to get we've got the flowers, we've got colors all over the place. I do need to I think I got to do something with the vase because this, I'm breaking some rules for myself because I have not touched all four corners of the paper. I've hit these two, but I haven't hit these two, and that's a little different than usual. But anyway, I'm gonna begin to lock in, get these greens in here, in the vase. I want to save a little bit of a water line and the edge of the glass. Okay, let's see how we do here. What green am I going to use? I'm going to use. I see it as a kind of a dusky green. I'm going to use raw sienna and cerulean. And I'm going to put this down here. This is really pale. There. I see another leaf there. Oh, this, I'm just pinning a big pale. Leaf shapes. I got another one way over here. There. I'm just going right along that edge. And there is, nope, there's a little bit of stem coming in here. Let's get a little bit of stronger color right in the water.
You weren't gonna do a wash on that glass first?
No. There's that petal.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, what? I've added some winter yellow. I'm doing some of these stems. Sometimes they're dark, sometimes they're light. They crisscross each other.
And did you leave a tiny little white line between the,
Yes.
where the water comes up?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, and I'm adding a little bit of red into this. Green, down to here, down to here. Oh, this is very complicated down here. And there's a nice yellow piece that comes out here. That goes right to the edge. Leaf over here. I want to make sure I have enough of these. We got a lot of flowers up here, so I want to make sure I have enough stems coming down to make this believable.
Yeah, this guy's counting the stems.
Yeah, well, keep that simple there. Okay, good. While this is wet, I'm going to throw a few darks with the cerulean to outline that leaf. That leaf. That leaf, so I do have some leaf shapes there. A little bit of cerulean down here. Okay, now I'm going up into the vase itself. But there's some areas that need some green, and they're pretty damn dark green. So I'm going to use a little bit of ultramarine and new gamboge, which is kind of my go-to in landscape painting. And I'm just cutting in around these dahlias right up against the color, leaving that line at the top of the glass. Where else do I have? There's some other light greens I should be dropping in there, dark greens. A few little here, there, and everywhere. And I'm going to hint at at a sort of shadow, and this is where I'm going to begin to draw some colors down to the bottom edge. And I'm going to see what I got here. Raw sienna. Okay, here's the glass. Let's see how this looks. Nope. Needs to be bluer. Here's the bottom, the thick part of the glass down there. I'm going to bring it right up the side of the thing. I see a little bit of gray right at the side here, so I'm going to do that.
What's the problem?
What is the problem? What's the problem?
Keep on fine.
Yeah. And while I have this tone down here, what am I going to do here with this color? I'm going to take this color, I'm going to just take it right. Actually, I'm going to throw some water down here.
The shadow goes that way?
Well, it's coming from the door, right?
Well, the way that yellow flower looks like it's coming from above.
Oh, yeah.
There's a light on the side too.
You know, there's lights
It is a kitchen, so you have lights all over the place. You know how kitchens can be.
Okay, I'm just throwing a little bit of color into the wet. Oh, I should get some, well, no. I got blue, I got a little bit of red. Do I want that white down there?
But of course, the entire shadow itself is fictitious relative to the photo.
Yep. And the edge of the shadow is, I'm going to put a little, I don't want a really hard edge, so I'm going to put a little water there, soften those edges. I'm going to cut those whites out. I'm going to do, I've got this sort of grayish color. I'm going to just go down the edge of this piece of wrapping paper. I don't even know what this is.
Well, good. If you don't know what it is, then I'm going to make it something.
Yeah, you can make it a poster for the
I'm going to make it
World's
like
Fair. or
this
something.
nebulous color floating, right?
Now, we also have this grayish, this blue, red, and add a little raw sienna. I mean, remember we did grays before. And I'm going to put some of that into the bottom of this. I'm going to kill those colors right. Because there is sort of a, you see the back edge of that glass. And I'm going to put a little edge of this right underneath the water line. Oops. What am I doing here? It's all right. So a little bit of little touch of gray down in here. A little bit of shadow coming through there, and put a little shadow shape on that piece of paper, which I'll deal with later. And while I'm dealing with shadow shapes, I want to do a very pale I'm gonna go right into this. I've ended up drawing in this door. This is total improv here.
To answer your question earlier about the background.
All right. And I'm going to drop in a little bit of warm color. Let's get some warmth in there. And to answer Jean Marie's question, I am taking this light wash and I can even overlap it into because it's so light, I can overlap it into the flowers without, if I don't rub it and disturb it. So I put a little bit of hint of I'm really improvising here. Okay, I've done a little bit of a background doorway just to give. I'm keeping it fairly light. Okay, I'll pause there. I've done the water, the shadow down here, and a little bit of that doorway. Pause right now. So now I've touched the top edge and the bottom edge with a little bit of the composition. I begin to lock things into place. I kind of like the feeling of the light streaming in from that open doorway onto, hitting the flowers and then the surface of the table. Right, backlit? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do what you guys did.
Well, the background, you know, when you're doing flowers, the background's kind of the key because
What, either they completely wash into the background or they pop out of the background? Is that what you're saying?
well, do you decide you want the background really light and the colors pop in front of you?
Yeah.
Or do you make the background dark as though they're in that dark room over there, in which case you have dark all the way around the flowers, which will make them even brighter, you know? If you have a dark color behind a yellow flower, it's gonna make the flower pop.
Yeah,
But I don't wanna get there's so much background, I don't wanna get too gloomy here either.
right.
By the same token, this is a subtractive color process, so you're starting with a white paper, you're subtracting it with the color. So it's almost like, I'm gonna try making the background as light as I can so that the deepness and richness of the colors will come out and not be bright.
Yeah.
Right.
And we still haven't done some of the darks in the flowers.
Well, you've done the wine ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
but there
you're
could be
saying
there could be
Yeah.
darks within those wines.
Right,
Yeah.
well, the wine one's gonna have highlights and the
Yeah.
others are gonna have
Well,
shadows.
yeah.
Now, what are you gonna do to make highlights on the dark wine ones now that you've made them pretty dark?
You can still go darker.
Huh?
You can go darker.
Oh, go, oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay, right.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna take my sweet time. I have until Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, this is the kind of painting that I'll just be like,
Um,
well, if, you know.
Well, I started working on it on what?
All right, I'm going to do two things now, and you can catch up with me later
On the video, on the video.
on the video. Yeah,
Let's make sure
do
they do that.
that.
We're counting on you, Bill.
Do
Yeah,
that.
next time.
I'm counting on you too.
I'm going to put some tones, very pale tones, in this upper section, and then I will work on a little more intense colors down on this piece of wrapping paper or a napkin or something like that. So I'm going to take my water. I'm going to go around some of those white areas. I'm going to go water right through some of this. I got to go around these gum Fritas.
Very good.
Goddamn Fritas. What? Sorry. Whoa.
Paper towel?
I just, I want it to be soft. Just pop it out.
That's why you just need a cap on.
Okay, and I'm just going to grab some yellow. I want to keep it feeling like we have some warm sunlight coming in here. So we'll drop some yellow in there. This is just
Windsor?
Windsor yellow. Throw a little bit of red in there too. Oops.
It's work in progress, thank you.
And cerulean blue. Drop some in here.
And I'll let you know what the measurements are. And then, for the,
Kathleen, you need to mute yourself. That's all right. Keeping this light, 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 light.
That's gonna play nice with your shadow down below.
I hope.
This multicolor now.
Yeah. Oh boy, I like that little blush of blue right there. I like that. And maybe put a little touch of pink up here. We'll leave that. Oof, too much color. Value. Okay. Now I'm gonna diddle around with this this little thing down here, and I go almost pure color because it's pretty damn bright. I mean, it's got as much bright color as the flowers do. So I don't, you just kind of say, okay, what is that? Let's see. I see a little blue, something up in here. Oop. I see a yellow. Come on, let's get a yellow. I see a yellow floppy thing here. Again, you can make this area as interesting and detailed as you might want. I'm kind of jumping around. If I see blue, where I see blue, I'll put in blue. If I see red, come on. Put in red. Oh boy, oh boy.
Just like kindergarten.
Yeah. You know, I guess this person has these lovely flowers in their house. It would be natural for them to have floral wrapping paper or
Maybe it's the garden club newsletter.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Could be that,
That'll be a good
People who love flowers.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know what I'm doing
I
down here.
joined the New Milford Garden Club.
You have?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah, but boy, there's a lot of drama.
There's a lot of
Is that right?
There's a lot of garden club.
Oh yeah, it's the kind of thing. Well, we never
Heaven
used,
heaven forbid you
I love
actually
that
do gardening.
expression. Well, we never used to do it that way.
That is so typical.
Like when you bring up a new idea of like the plant sale or whatever. Well,
That's so funny, you know, that something as innocuous as plants and everything else
right.
Oh, I got another one
Oh,
for you.
but there's
Art East.
really,
Oh.
really,
Don't get me started on that.
you know, controlling personalities that
Ugh.
we got to do it the way we, you know.
Yeah. All right, I'm just taking a coolish wash down here, just to establish the edge of that table.
Yes. Reflections of the garden on the glass of the windows. Right?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing there.
Kind of neat.
Because we got a little hint of. Okay, let's do a little hint of an outside.
I'm not gonna get it. Me either.
And then ultramarine and raw sienna. Drop.
Now the shadows of the vase are beginning to, as it dries, it's looking interesting.
Thank you. I'm trying to keep this.
It's scary while it's still wet. Right, Judy?
Right. Whatever you said.
Come on, let's get to little.
Excuse me.
Okay, little hints of the window pane, but the door itself is remaining white, or at least right now I've decided it's going to stay white.
You got the shower.
Okay, I'll stop there. So a little bit of this napkin down here, a little bit of wash, pale colors in the background there,
Didn't make it too
and we'll
different.
pause. We'll pause there.
So, yeah, thank you.
I like that much better than the dark.
Now, on the middle rear closet door, are you gonna go like what the picture shows and make it pretty dark?
I may do a little hint of dark in there. I don't know.
That's one piece you haven't touched yet.
I know.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I've got a little bit of darks in those window panes, so maybe that.
It's amazing how it looks so different on the screen than it does in
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
life. It's amazing though. Like it looks.
I think you're right. I think I'm going to drop in. Can't keep it cool. I'm going to go around this gum Frida thing.
Gum free. Gum free.
Gum Frida.
Oh my
Which is fun.
Yeah, letting loose.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
I do it all the time.
I know you do.
I can't be the only one. Oh, Lee. Lee doesn't. Lee can do deep end.
Don't you think?
Yeah, yeah. Look how nice you right from here. It's so bright.
Yeah, I think we've gotten better.
Is Lee here today?
She's on. Yep.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you are leaps and bounds. You
Well, I get into it now. I like
Yeah.
it. And I don't beat myself up as much like I used to.
right.
And you know, what, you can always not send it in.
Outdoor.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot for Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get, I didn't want that to distract from this.
I had it.
And now I'm gonna just make this I made this like a phthalo color.
Yeah.
I think I
And
like
just
that.
drop a little bit of color in there.
That's on them, and I'm gonna do like little flower patterns.
Yeah.
Now that this is wet.
The background in this in real life looks cool. It's good.
So here you make this lighter. So it makes it look like it's a,
Like it turns.
Yeah, it turns of the room,
And
yeah.
then
and then you make this one a little darker. Oh, there's a lot of work in here.
Yeah, readjusted the camera. I realized you couldn't see the little bit of green grass I put out there.
Crazy. Tomorrow.
Squint your eyes so you see where the that dog really goes around those petals. You've lost some of the edge of those petals. And you can get them back. It's not gonna be hard. And maybe like here, Judy, where's this, like just this little bit of dark right there.
It's trying, yeah.
So it shows you those two petals.
Okay.
And you don't have to do around every petal, it's just a couple of them that gives it makes that impression. Right, get some red in there too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw a little red in there. Yeah, I wanted to just layer it.
Sure, yep, and keep it nice and loose like that, it's nice with the wet and wet,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, you taught me that. I love it. Trying to be a little looser, but it's a struggle. Okay.
Okay, the last steps,
Oh, man, there's more.
well, we've gotta go back, we've done some pails in the background, but the flowers themselves, the big dahlias, just need some more definition and need a few more darks so that the lightness of them pops out. They need the dark within it. This gets a little tricky, I'll admit.
But we're up for it.
But we're ready for it, right? We've been waiting all our lives for this moment, right? So I'm going to start over on this far side with the cosmos. Oh boy, oh boy. Now I see the outside edge as being really light, so I'm going to throw a little bit of cerulean blue into the permanent rose, and I'm going to put a little bit of dark down on this side, right at this edge. Not looking right at all. Jeepers. Okay, I want to keep a couple of light edges on that darn thing. All right, here we go. Now in the red flower, I'm just moving across just a little bit of dark on the left-hand edge because the light is coming from the right. A couple of reds in there. Whew, now we got this. Well, I've got this. Okay. Okay, the peachy color. The yellow and the red. There's that peachy color. A little bit up in here. Let's get that. Okay, here we go. Okay, a little bit of darker red under here. The Gontrinas, put a little dark on the left side of those.
What color are you using there?
I just use a little bit of cerulean, up just to lighten up those or darken up the shadow sides of these. These look like upside down strawberries. Okay, so down here in the I forget what we call this yellow flower here. Raw sienna, and cerulean. I'm going to restate some of the darks down here. Keeping a ragged edge. They're almost these concentric circles of, there we go. Ooh, that looks kind of good. All right, now let's get into the wine colors. We got ultramarine, a little bit of alizarin. Got to be careful with this. You got to have some sense of the structure in that these things overlap and intersect. Like it's a little bit tricky. Simplify that a little bit. Okay, I get the same color. Ultramarine and alizarin. This is in the wine colored piece. And sometimes you just put dark around areas just to make the other things stand out.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump in and do some dark greens in here. So I'm basically just hitting some darks to make my light flowers stand out. That should look more yellow. Okay, let's get it. Now I got to get into this large dahlia right here. Permanent rose and cerulean. I need to get that to be a coolish color because it's in shadow, so it's a little more cerulean. But I want to keep some shadow shape, some pointy shapes down here. Down there. Okay, let's see. Cerulean. So I'm painting some of the edges of these petals. I'm looking at the spaces between the petals. This is really a drawing of someone with a brush. Good. Okay, hopefully these petals are jumping out against this doorway or this X outside. Yeah, okay. I'll put a few accents of in the doorway. The temptation is for me to just keep putting darks and darks. Yikes. You know?
Put your brush on the stand, step away from the
Yep,
paint.
yep. You get grab the
You
brush.
guys gotta watch Landscape Artist of the Year on Amazon.
Is it called?
Oh, is that right?
It's an excellent show. I totally recommend you guys watching it.
Landscape.
But
artist on
unfortunately, all the heavy-duty professional artists, there's very few watercolorists. Mostly they're not,
Mostly oil.
but the subject matter is all England and Scotland, and it's just,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
oh,
You want this on Amazon?
Amazon Prime, I totally recommend it.
I think I may have seen one of those.
Oh, it's a great show.
Amazon Prime, what's the name of it?
Landscape Artist of the Year. And they have Portraits Artist of the Year too, but I like landscapes so
That
much.
is absolutely one of my favorite shows ever.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good.
Somebody else is speaking up.
Amazing, it's so fun, it's just, it's
And
amazing.
they all use different materials. Some use fabrics, some use you know, when you cut into a piece of linoleum to make a print.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty.
Some people, but the painters are unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
And then they have 50 wild cards that they pick one a week that goes into the semifinals.
Uh-huh.
And some of those wild card people
So-
are like,
The moral of the story is if you keep doing Ned's watercolor class, you'll get better and better.
well, that's what my boyfriend tells me.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, I'm like, no. I said, emo? Yes. He could go in landscape artist.
All right. I'm sort of looking at this going like, oh, what else is there to do? You know, you can always go a few more darks in the flowers. I just got to break my arm so I don't do more darks in the background.
Well, on the screen here, your painting looks gorgeous.
Does it look good? Does it look all
Yes, on
right?
the screen, the way the background is light,
Yeah,
to me,
that's what I really wanted.
looks very pretty.
It's so pretty.
Oh, yeah, that's
Camera,
gorgeous.
pictures.
Gee, I think he'll do that.
Exhale. I heard that.
Or from kickboxing into the nose, out to the mouth.
Exactly.
Nose, out to the mouth.
I heard that from Kathy.
Yeah, you were right. Better than me.
Okay, I wanted to have little outlines of white around some of these. I have a couple over here, a couple over here, so you do have that feeling of backlit. I don't think I was consistent, but I gave it a try. I do like the feeling of light coming in, creating this shadow down here. I don't think I want to paint this tabletop. Do you?
I did mine. I made it look like
The tabletop, you know, could it be a wash
Did you see
with
what he
coat?
wrote there?
Oh, well, he's got the whole thing as a
No, but
landscape.
the left side of the table, he.
Oh, yeah, he
cut
cut it the other
edge.
way. Yeah.
I
Gives you a
did that.
corner. Yeah. That's good. That's cool.
I felt to be a little daring today.
Man, you should
Frame
come,
it.
man,
Frame it.
you should come and look at your painting on the screen.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
It's
So that's why
pretty
I
on
went
the
off the
screen,
painting,
I
it's gonna
think.
look like
Look at it. Well, good, it looks so pretty. I love the way you did that background. That background is beautiful. And you put your left one middle in too, I remember.
Yeah, I just sort of felt it was getting a little boring over there. So,
Right.
and in fact, you know, as I look at it, I should just draw the flowers bigger or higher up or something. You know what I mean?
Well, I went bigger paper, you know.
Yeah, that's good.
And I added some more flowers to it too.
Almost looks like a swirling shining up.
Yeah.
And your
Design.
face, oh my god, your face is perfect. Let's see.
I didn't get into here a second time, so I'm going to go dip into that. Basically, at the end, you're just going around restating some darks in the flowers, keeping those shapes exciting, full of color. In the shadows, make sure you have good color in the shadows. Don't make them brown or... Yeah, I got this. I got to restate. I would have liked to think I got it the first time, but that doesn't always happen. So this has been different than the one when we've done vases with, the vases and the silver vases and that kind of stuff.
Sure, yeah, very different. This perspective is actually was an interesting, view, a take on
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I liked about it.
Stay away. Be careful. All right.
What do you think?
The table, I like
Oh, thank you.
it's taking all that white down a little.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
So how is your schedule today?
What do you mean?
Are you gonna be able to get the video up pretty soon?
I certainly hope so.
I think you're doing great. Yeah, you got.
I don't think I'm gonna have it home, or I don't think I'll have it done before you get
Linda,
home. Or,
Linda.
Oh, okay. I'll just stay out.
You need to repeat. Linda, you need to repeat.
Yeah, I had to drop out this time a little bit. Couldn't keep up.
Drop out.
Well, I always try to keep sort of up and then go
Oh.
home and finish, but I kind of just didn't quite keep up.
Yeah, no, don't.
It's okay.
oh, I don't even attempt it.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'll stop and it's like, no, I'll get that when I get home.
Yeah.
Are we almost?
Yeah, I gotta figure the last half hour that I work.
11:50.
So happy to hear
Yeah.
that.
Anna,
I tried to keep up the first couple of classes.
It's like, my, the most
Somebody's
important
talking
thing
to
I'm
you.
doing here is
Yeah, Jean Marie, what would you just say?
I
I
named
said I'm so
it.
glad to hear other people say that they don't try to keep up. I tried the first couple of
Yeah.
I
classes.
don't want
Yeah.
more wine.
So why don't you put?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yellow.
Yep.
Yellow.
Well, I put a
Yeah,
yellow
yeah.
right there.
No, and I'm trying to finish within the 2-hour period, and so I can be rushing at times without even
Those are good.
explaining what I'm doing.
Some greens in there.
More leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Let's see how I have green.
Yeah, this cool. This is like.
I've fooled you. It's all a
I'm about
charade.
to Just do this, like crisp up the line there, because I think it needs.
What, behind that white guy?
Yeah, just let stem.
Oh, okay. Oh, boy.
How you like this?
Interesting.
And I put like a shadow here, a shadow there, and then the paper, and of course this, I'm imagining that, you know, there's a shadow underneath it. Yeah,
Yeah, I like this. Did you take out or just did?
I used,
Oh, that's what you did. Okay, like a smell.
cause you know, the countertop, that's what this is, looks like a countertop to me. So it's got some of that stuff in it.
You like?
I didn't know.
That looks like you could just pick it.
Which one? This one?
Oh, I definitely have style.
And I had this bleeding into this, so what I did is I waited for this to dry. a
I know,
little
that's
bit,
why I love
and took
Wednesday
my
nights
brush
so
and I
much.
went
I enjoy that Wednesday night so much.
right on top.
To see
And
the
I might even do
way
it
we
a
all
little
paint.
bit more, cause I like, yeah, I'll show you. I like
Okay,
the-
Doug, I just did
it's green.
a Doug and Emil corner. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah, you know what? I think it looks better.
Yeah, I think so. And it kind of sort of complements the corner that's in the background a little bit. You know, you're looking into the corner of a room
Oh, yeah, yeah.
where the doors are and all.
So, okay, so
This is cad yellow.
your middle
I
wall
love cad yellow.
is lighter, like the light's coming
A
from the
little,
right,
yes.
hitting that wall.
Yeah.
And then that left window pane thing is more in the recessed dark.
Yeah,
What I
yeah,
did
yeah.
was,
Yeah, yeah.
I put the water.
And I don't know whether I want to get this
cut
any
it into
darker. I
just a
don't.
bluish
I just don't want to get a lot of
yellow.
darks back here.
And then
So-
I went with strokes like this,
Yeah.
then I put darker, so
All right.
this sits on top,
Mm.
this darker,
Yeah.
that's what I see.
Mhm.
Then I put the stems in. And then I faded it because they,
Oh, that's what I was asking. You see
but then faded it, yeah,
Yeah.
and then I did a blue wash at the last end. Because you see like, there's, there, I'm gonna do a little more. See this, a little bit of blueness right there? Over here?
Okay.
So what I would do is,
Kirk is, yeah,
Good.
Josh.
also.
Okay, yeah, Josh, sign off,
the
yep.
shadow.
We'll see you on Wednesday night.
So
Yep.
That's too much. So what I'm gonna do is just do a little or see how the tone.
All right,
down.
Sharon, see you later.
Yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is take.
Thank you.
So the recording, I can stop, but it's not,
That's up to you.
I'm gonna see other people.
Hi, thank you, great class, already stopped.
Yeah, that tone.
Sure thing, sure thing.
And that's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's like oil.
All right, Donna.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he makes
All right,
watercolors
Ron, see you
look like
later.
oils.
Yeah, I think this is good. I like that.
Okay, Karen.
Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just carry
But
this
you know,
Yeah, I
across.
think he's kind of blurred that out.
That's why I love the West.
Because it is, that's what it is. And now, I'm gonna leave that like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, thank you, sweetie. Now,
Ellen, I never saw Andy down here this morning. Did you get your jolt of
here.
McKinney and Doyle coffee?
Yep,
All right, good, good.
Oh, yeah, it's just,
And I know you'll have a good painting.
they take
this
me
is good.
2 or
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah, and I think this needs to be crisp.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and then you leave yourself all summer to finish them.
Greenish color that's still there.
Maybe I'll work on this one and not do whatever picture is comes next. This one needs a lot of work.
That's all right, that's all right. Enjoy,
So,
pick a time when you have some energy and you're relaxed and go back at it.
Oh no, some paint on my.
yeah. Thank you.
And I should remind all of you, if you're putting your paints away for a little while, make sure you spray them a little bit and they'll be fresh when you open up again.
You have all
I
the
love
paints,
doing
right?
that.